Years ago, whenever I would hear anything about spiritual warfare, I would tune off because to me, it didn't exist. To me, it wasn't real. And frankly, I didn't want to get involved in any warfare. So I didn't want anyone telling me about wars and battles. I didn't want that. But whether I knew it or not, I was in spiritual warfare. And the other day, the Lord told me something interesting. You're either the hunted or the hunter. There's not a place where you can hang in between, where you're not involved in spiritual warfare. So you're in it, you just don't know it. Now, the thing when it comes to spiritual warfare is a lot of times we don't know our place. At that time, I did not know my place. I did not know what am I supposed to do with this spiritual warfare. It just sounds so far-fetched, and this thing that's so far that I have nothing to do with. But listen to this. Psalms 144, verse 1. Blessed be the Lord, my rock, who trains my hands for war and my fingers for battle. Now, let me say this, and this is very important. Unless you're connected with the Lord, unless you're walking with the Lord, you're going to feel lost. And this idea of warfare is going to feel just so big. But you have a part, I have a part. There are spiritual battles you fight, I'll never fight. There are spiritual battles I'll fight, you'll never fight. But how do you know your place? And how do I know my place? Now, this word says, the Lord is the one who trains our hands for war and our fingers for battle. Now, there's a lot that goes into this verse, and we're going to talk about it this Friday, 7 p.m. Central. But let me just highlight one thing right here. He is the one who trains your hands for war. So the Lord is the one who shows you where to go and fight. The Lord is the one who shows you which battles to fight. The Lord is the one who shows you how to fight those battles. Otherwise, you wouldn't know what to do. Something about the army, when they go to battles or when they go to war, everyone in that team has very specific duties that they're supposed to do. Very specific. And it's the same thing. We're not just fighting blindly. It is the Lord that teaches you what your part is. And the reason why, for me, I used to feel like this was not for me, I didn't want to get involved in it, is because I did not know my part. But now the Lord shows you which part that you play. And not only that, He shows you the wars that you're fighting and the battles you're fighting, because those two are different. Now, let's talk on Friday, 7 p.m. Central. The title of the message is Stand, and it's from Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11, where it says, put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand the schemes of the enemy. See you on Friday.